Now at noon, a brazen burglary in the South Bay. A suspect is spotted inside the walls of a business as millions of dollars worth of jewelry stolen over Labor Day holiday weekend. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. At least one suspect might have left behind some identifying material.
KTLA 5's Annie Rose Ramos is live in Manhattan Beach with the developing details. Annie Rose?
Hey guys, yeah, a brazen burglary is right. Thieves making away with millions of dollars worth of jewelry from this jewelry store called South Bay Gold after breaking in through the roof of the store. But at one point during this break-in, the suspects started burrowing their way into the store next door, which is a music center, leaving a lot of the employees there thoroughly confused.
We saw someone in this hole cutting through, pushing it out, and they made like a little tunnel through here, and they were peeking out to see if it was part of the gold place. It wasn't, but they were also interested in taking a lot of the power cords. I think they were trying to recharge some of their equipment.
All right, a group of thieves cutting through the roof of this Manhattan Beach jewelry store called South Bay Gold and stole millions in precious stones. Now, police telling KTLA it happened on Labor Day in the early morning hours between midnight and 4 a.m. The store was closed for the entire Labor Day weekend, and the burglars broke into all of the safes and took pretty much everything from the store. But at one point during this burglary, the suspects also started burrowing their way into the neighboring business called Coast Music. Their morning cleaning crew noticing multiple holes were made inside one of the music classrooms there at Coast Music, and their surveillance cameras catching it all on camera, even seeing how one of the suspects cut his hand while making the hole.
When he was cutting through, he was cutting his own hand while doing it, so some of the blood was actually left in there. So some of the police actually got that and are now trying to see if they can try to match the DNA with any of the suspects.
Now, the Manhattan Beach Police Department telling KTLA that they're still working on this investigation and still trying to figure out exactly how much was taken from the jewelry store. But in the meantime, they're asking all the neighboring businesses in this area that if they have a surveillance video, if they have any cameras, to please check them and contact them immediately if anything was captured on those cameras. Reporting live, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Annie Rose Ramos, thank you. A group of thieves targeted a Glendale strip mall overnight, breaking into at least 3 businesses. Police say the smash and grabs happened just after 3 a.m. near San Fernando Road and Cypress Street. This is surveillance video from inside Danish Chicken. You can see 2 masked suspects shatter the glass, run inside, and split up. We spoke to the owner, who says she is devastated.
It's disheartening. We've been here 58 years. It's happened numerous times, and you know, when the times are tough and then you get hit by something like this, it's frustrating.
Police confirmed that the 3 businesses hit were Danish Chicken, El Ruby Cafe, and El Pavo Bakery. The cost of the damages was not immediately provided, but authorities say losses are minimal. Well, you'll probably find the 405 freeway through the Sepulveda Pass tied up more than usual over the weekend.
Caltrans continues renovation work, and there will be lane reductions, also ramp closures. Just heads up on that. KTLA 5's Omar Lewis live in Bel Air with more for us. Hi, Omar.
Hey there, Lou and Glenn. As we all know, the 405 is famous for its traffic backups, but now Caltrans is adding another layer to the gridlock. Beginning tonight, the 405 through the Sepulveda Pass will be reduced from 6 lanes down to 3 lanes in both directions, and that'll take place until Monday morning. Let's show you the map here and tell you that we're talking about from Santa Monica Boulevard to just north of Sunset, only 3 lanes will stay open on both sides of the freeway. Again, that means weekend warriors, buckle up for some big backups. We're talking several of hours of traffic, according to the folks out here. Several key ramps will be shut down, including Santa Monica, Wilshire, Sunset, and Sepulveda. All of this is part of a $143.7 million revamping and repaving project designed to smooth out rides and extend the pavement's lifespan. Caltrans suggesting detouring onto Sepulveda or Santa Monica boulevards, but patience, not speed, is the best shortcut out here. And drivers who we spoke to this morning filled us in on some of their best secrets to avoid stressing out. Take a listen.
I'm not seeing any illogic or insanity, in the way they're doing it. So I'm tolerating it, as best I can. You have a lot of traffic, and the rush hour will be 5 or 6 turns of the light at Montana. It's a schlep. Again, road repairs are road repairs. I used to be a civil engineer. You got to do them.
So as our friend there said, tote the tolerance is the best thing to do this weekend. Want to tell you the hour all of this will be happening again starting tonight at 10 o'clock until Monday at 5 a.m. from Santa Monica Boulevard to Sunset Boulevard. Under that, you'll see all the closed ramps as well. Back out here live, officials say these closures will keep popping up as they have about 25 more weekends of work ahead. The closures will take place every 2 weeks. After we make it through this weekend, the next closure will come on September 19th. That is the latest for now here live from Bel Air. I'm Omar Lewis. Glenn and Lou, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Omar, thank you. And travelers flying into LAX might be a little confused. They won't be greeted by the large unmistakable LAX sign.
KTLA 5's Jacqueline Sarkeesian is at the airport to explain why.
The sign is being removed one letter at a time over the next week. You can see they've already started with the letter X. Each letter is said to take about 2 days to fully remove because these letters are big and massive in size. So they're starting with the letter X, moving on to letter A, last but not least, the letter L. This, we know, is a fixture that's greeted millions of travelers for decades. The letters will be stored nearby until they can be relocated and incorporated into new road designs. Now, the reason behind all of this, major reconfigurations when it comes to the roads. Officials are working to separate airport traffic from local traffic on Sepulveda Boulevard. It's a change that's expected to remove more than 500 vehicles from that stretch at any given time. The improvements will also bring enhanced pedestrian walkways, better signage, and more direct access to economy parking, all designed to make your trip smoother from the moment you arrive. So while it might seem a little bittersweet to watch a sign come down, as you've just learned, it is all part of a much larger version, which is the relief to many pilots we've been speaking to here at LAX. So you're familiar with those letters?
Yeah.
You know they're getting removed?
I do now.
Okay. You heartbroken?
Honestly, I'm indifferent.
Would you feel a little better knowing that they're supposed to come back?
Sure.
Are you always this chatty in the morning?
No, actually, I'm usually less chatty.
Anything they could do to make the flow of traffic a little better because it's rough on the passengers. So anything they could do to make the flow better and get more passengers through LAX, the better. So, but I just hope they bring the sign back sooner rather than later in its current position.
Airport officials are telling us that these upgrades are key ahead of global events taking place here in Los Angeles. I'm talking about the FIFA World Cup taking place next year and then the Olympics in year 2028. As for when this project should be completed, well, officials are hoping by year 2030. Reporting from LAX, Jacqueline Sarkeesian, KTLA 5 News.
Well, tomorrow night is the next Powerball drawing. The jackpot has soared to $1.8 billion. That is now the second biggest in history. No one matched all 6 numbers in Wednesday night's drawing. 2 tickets sold here in California did match 5 numbers to win nearly $1 million each. Those winning tickets were sold in Bakersfield and Riverside.
All right, time to check in with Kai Goldberg. It is the weekend, and it looks like it's going to shape up to be pretty nice, huh?
It is, Glenn Lou. Yeah, we're still going to see some warm temperatures for the inland areas, but gradually we're going to cool down the coast, areas closer to the beaches, and eventually by next week, U-Valley residents are going to love my extended forecast. There's no doubt about it. Laguna, what a beautiful shot, of course, from the Surf and Sand Hotel, giving us spectacular looking conditions. Temperatures right now in Van Nuys coming in at about 84 degrees. We've got Riverside at 89. Lancaster coming in with a current temperature of about 93 degrees. Point Mugu, well, they're holding on to that marine layer still. It's anywhere between partly to mostly cloudy. 72 degrees. Santa Barbara also continuing to see a good deal of marine layer taking place a little bit further up into the northerly areas as well. So got a lot of good stuff going on in the weather department. Not only are we seeing the beginning